Today we are ranking golden towers, and golden snowblower is not included. Let's go! Outclassed by engineer. I don't know what else to say, he's just outclassed by engineer. Fuck, maybe even operator is better than him at this point. He's just a militant clone, what do you expect from him? He brings less innovation into TDS than Onet does updates for BSS per year. This one fell off so hard. He's supposed to be a mix of defensive tower and an eco tower, generating a respectable amount of cash per X amount of shots. DPS is okay, will work early I guess, so it does fall off quite fast. Sounds good until you realize that he is not a convenient tower to use. He has 12 placement limit, meaning he is unviable for a team play, as he will clog the tower space with golden cowboys. Not to mention he only gets hidden detection at level 3, forcing you to rush this upgrade early on, which also sabotages your economy. Later on he is outclassed by Kingpin, who's just better in all departments, and even without Kingpin you get so much cash from enemies nowadays, you kinda don't even need golden cowboy, and it shows. This tower is only ever seen in some niche challenge trial strategies. Overall, what used to be a respectable tower is now just meh. It's not a bad tower, but there are better options. This might be a hot take, but I do not see him being used at all. The problem with him is that there are currently a lot of crowd controllers in the meta, and Golden Pyro is simply not needed. Golden Demoman, for example, turned out to be a surprisingly strong crowd control for Orion mid-game, which is where Golden Pyromancer is also used. Not only that, but we also have Spotlight Technicians that essentially does the same thing as Golden Pyromancer, so it was being able to inflict confusion for extra crowd control. However, he is usually a meta option in events and is still used in hard game modes for early sometimes, so he avoids the bottom spots. We see a huge jump in quality here. Golden Zemoman was thought to be an awesome burger of a tower that will just get outclassed by Rocketeer, but now the opposite happened. Thanks to its incredible cost efficiency and spammability, it can do some insane stuff like 2 tower for small triumph. It can even speedrun Void Core. I personally don't have this tower cause I'm too lazy to grind for it, but from what I've seen, do not sleep on this tower. The ultimate jack of all trades. Golden Crew can be used in every hard game mode for mid and late game with great success. With its minions, the DPS stacks up very quickly and the tower itself also has a respectable DPS. Not only that, it also possesses flying and hidden detection unlike Kingpin who is blind. Speaking of Kingpin, while it does compete with Golden Crook boss, it does not completely replace it everywhere, since Golden Crook still has a better cost efficiency when it comes to DPS, despite not being able to give extra cash. It is also very commonly used for events, due to them having a lot of detection checks early on. Overall, you cannot go wrong with this tower. This tower has the best combined DPS in the game. Golden Minigun reduced to 100 base DPS at max level without any buffs. This is decent, especially for its democratic price. However, the main strength of this tower comes in spammability. This tower, unlike other DPS options, has no placement limit. This makes it extremely good in solo play specifically, where you can place up to 50 towers with a skill tree. If for example you place 30 of them, total DPS will be 6000, which is more than 2 bottom pass juggernauts even against bosses. This tower is basically required for easily soloing Badlands and more importantly hardcore. The only downside is bad team play, but everyone plays solo nowadays anyway. My favorite speedrun option. Golden Scout is an amazing early game tower and is the second fastest after Broro. However, Golden Scout is much safer to use, thanks to its good range to make sure no leaks happen. It is also quite good in mid and can provide some extra DPS in late game, so it shines in early specifically. All of this is achieved thanks to insane cost efficiency. In my opinion, it is the best speedrun and to an extension early game tower in the game. The Z first spot in my opinion. Thanks for watching, bye.